Yo, what's going on, guys? Jakob back, and today, excited, because we're going to give you some tips to make some coins. I've been doing this so far this year, Madden Ultimate Team. I'm not really no money spent, per se, but I'm playing the game like I am. I'm really not ripping any packs at this point. I will later in the year, so that's why I'm not even bothering to call this like no money spent. I did buy the jersey and I'm buying level packs, so I'm not no money spent, but I'm not out here buying tons of bundles. But I am going to give you the tips like you're no money spent. And that's just kind of how I think I'm going to play the game this year. I'm still going to buy packs every now and then when I think it's worth it, but I just don't think it's been worth it even closely yet. But I think once we get some cool promos down the line, maybe in a couple months, it will be worth it. So, yeah, and I just enjoy opening packs every now and then, like on the special occasions. But let's talk about the coins, bro. Because you can make them pretty easy, I feel like, this year. Like, the solo's really rewarding, bro. Like, playing solo battles, obviously, but you can also do it from flipping, working the auction house, and some stuff like that. So, again, if you're brand new to Madden, I think this is a pretty helpful video for you. I'm no Madden, like, super veteran here. I do play it every year, but usually I only last a couple months, maybe. I think this year it's going to be a little bit longer than that. I think I'll probably at least last throughout the regular season and playoffs because I've been really enjoying it so far, and, yeah, so I think I'm going to play Madden for a good portion of the year, but, the solos, bro, I've done literally every single solo that you can do. I have done them all, I know, kind of crazy, and, we get new ones on what should be every Wildcard Wednesday, new ones on Saturday for Legends, and then whenever they drop a promo, which I think they drop on like Fridays typically, and there's one coming this Friday. It's got to do with like the campus cards. And then there's also Team Diamonds, I think, that are coming as well soon. And that's another way that you can make coins if you prepare for that. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So it's going to be a little long video. We're just sitting here talking, and I'll give you the tips on how to make the coins, okay? So again, the first part is play your solos. It's really that simple. Now, do you have to play every single solo? No. Like, this campaign thing was kind of long, and honestly, you could probably get away without doing some of this stuff, man. And you can see there's still some coins left over. I didn't play these on the hardest difficulty, usually. And there's some things you could have got, but I got all the rewards that you needed. The Elite Pack at the end, did you really need that? No. And you had to play a lot of games to get it, but I mean, even just doing some of the stuff, you can get over 100,000 coins in there. So that's pretty sweet. These Superstar Blast-Off, these ones are must-dos. They do expire eventually, I think. These ones already, the first have already expired. But I did all of these, and these were solid because you got players that had value. All the 74s that they give you, those are like 3,000 coins each. That's a lot. That really adds up because you got a bunch in here, then you got a bunch in here. I'm probably going to do this. Just need to replay some of these on harder difficulty to probably get the max number of stars in this to get the last 7. I'll probably do that just because I get 10,000 coins, so that's worth it to me. So I probably won't get the last tier, but I'll probably get the next one. But that's just one thing that you really should be doing is solo challenges, bro. They're really, so far this year, I feel like they've been pretty rewarding. I've gotten some good stuff out of it, like the flashbacks. The Legends definitely this year, I feel like, because they give you a power-up that you can sell for a few thousand coins, and after you do 2 of them, you actually get like an 83 or 84, I think it's 83 or 84, I'm not sure, but you get a Nat player, so you can put that into exchanges, and then you can get coins directly from that, so even though they're Nat, they're technically not Nat, because you could put them in the sets to get the card, and then sell them. Like, there are ways to make coins from the Nat players, so that's really nice. If you don't know what Nat is, you're new to Madden, non-auction trade. That means you can only put it in sets. You can quick sell it, but you get half the training. Since it's a Nat card versus like a normal 87, you get, I think, 1,500 for the other one. I don't exactly know the trade numbers, to be honest, but they change every year, it seems like, but you get half. So let's talk about some other stuff. Again, we talked about challenges really quickly. Let's talk about solo battles. This is something that I've been diving into. And again, it's literally just playing against the CPU. I just beat a game on All Madden for like the first time. I'm not that good at the game, but we won 14-0 and I got enough points. I don't expect to even ever make top 100, but I would like to try and get to Legend because you get 60k coins, and then you get some packs that probably totals out. That's probably about 80,000 coins, and you can do this every single week. That's a little under 100k coins a week. That's not bad, man. It's just for playing the CPU, bro. It's just about probably figuring out how the computer plays, running the ball. That's all I really did in the first one. I ran the ball. I have my inside zone play that works really well with a decent running back and a decent offensive line. And boom. Yeah, we got a pick and 14-0, bro. Pretty easy. But I'm going to keep playing this and try and do my best to get to legend. And I'm sure as I get better at the game, my team gets better, I'll probably be able to do that more reliably. Who knows? Maybe one of these times we'll get top 100. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, you should do your solo battles for sure. And then for these other things, I don't really think they're worth it to play if you're trying to make coins. The draft, squads, MUT champions, or head-to-head. I don't know. The rewards just don't look that crazy to me. I would rather play the block or invest in cards or do something else than do that to make coins from what I've seen from the rewards. I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts. So let me come over to my auction house. I don't have any items up right now, but I can show you some things that I've sold over just, I think I did this all yesterday. You can see a couple of the power-ups that we got from those solos. 2,000 coins, 2,000 coins. Now you might be saying, oh, that's not a lot of coins. It adds up though, because if you do, I think there's already 8 legends out. That's 16,000 coins right there, at least. So pretty sweet stuff, man. Or again, you can put these players in your team, power them up with training, and you got good players. So yeah, there's a few things that I have been doing. I got a George Kittle from an exchange. Again, with Nat players. We put Nat players into the set. Stephon Gilmore that I got, I replaced him with the power-up in the actual Stephon Gilmore. So then I figured, okay, let's put that 84 into the 85-86 exchange set, and boom, we got a card that sells for just under 100,000 coins. Again, from 3 Nats that I got from just playing the game, so that's really nice. But let me just tell you about some of this stuff. So you can see I got a lot of these superstars, bro. Again, because I have not just been selling them, but I've been taking gold cards that I've been getting, and I could sell them for, if it's like a 70 overall, I got it from like a free pack or something. Instead of actually just selling that gold card for like 1,000 coins, what I'd do is I'd rip some of the get a gold player, not get a gold player, because I had to specify, because there is 2 of those, get a player packs, which are 500 coins, and you get anything above like a 62 overall. You can get gold, sometimes you can get silvers, but I've been just ripping a bunch of those because you can make coins from doing that, and that's kind of what the main focus of this video is. I'm sure people know about this. It's a pretty common thing, I think, but I've been just ripping a bunch of those, and I'll take some of the silvers from those, or some of the silvers again that I got from free packs, and I'd put those into the sets to get these 74 overalls. And yeah, you can make about 3,000 coins, a little less now, but I was making about 3,000 coins per on those. So again, it's not a lot of coins. You may be making 500, 600 every time you do it, but it's profit. It adds up. So I was selling some of those, but again, I also was, if a silver had good value because someone needs it for a theme team, then that is where you can really start to make your money, your coins. 3,000 for this silver card. This Yodney. I've sold like 3 or 4 of him at that price too. Again, look at these guys. That's that Yodney guy I was just telling you about. Sold them about the same price, actually a little bit more. Again, you have to check the prices of these cards. Now they have features where you can hit the left bumper, and I'll show you that, and you can check to see what he's been selling for. So if I check a silver player and he doesn't have anybody up on the auction house, then I'm gonna look to see if I can just sell him for as much as I think someone would buy him for. I don't put him up for 20,000 because nobody's gonna buy a silver for 20,000 unless they are really desperate or they need him for a set, which they may need golds like that. That's happened in years before, and when Team Diamonds come out, that's probably gonna happen again. So you might want to hold on to gold players, but silvers have never been in Team Diamonds, I don't think so. But yeah, people do need them for theme teams. I've got a bunch on my Patriots theme team to have it maxed out so you get the max speed. But yeah, you guys can see, I've just been selling any kind of silver player, a gold player, anyone. If I see that there's none up in the auction house, I'm trying to make at least 3,000 to 5,000 coins. I don't care if it's a 62 overall. So yeah, I've been just selling. Usually linemen are the ones because it's pretty easy to put those as backups. Because honestly, they don't usually play backup linemen, I don't think. Or backup like quarterbacks. Because you never use that. I did get an Aaron Rodgers power-up from doing the exchanges too. That's another thing. So let me go show you those exchanges. Because that's another thing you could do with these gold player... I keep calling it gold player. It's get a player packs. Gap packs. Right here. Boom. Not these. Boom. These. I don't know why you would open these. These seem like a ripoff. These are the money makers though. They're 500 coins, which is super cheap. honestly, I think every player sells for over 500. Even silver players, look at that. We got a mid silver. That's not bad. Technically, I think it's called the high silver because I think it goes in the high silver set. But I call it a mid. Anything that's not like a 69, I call it a mid. And anything that's lower than a 60, I think 7 is a low silver. But yeah, it's still pretty solid. You want to get stuff like that, but every now and then you can get gold players from this, which is nice. That's basically instant profit every time you get a gold player because, again, gold players sell for like 950 coins at the lowest amount, but you could get some of the good golds that sell for a lot more than that. Again, I could take those. I think, no, only 2 of those would go into this set that you could get a gold from. But if you put golds into that, you put silvers in that set, you can golds, and you can put those golds in another set, and that's how I got the Aaron Rodgers, actually, I think, right? Yeah, I did like 20 of the exchanges, but I just want to show you a couple quick those. I actually needed those packs for the dailies. You actually have to open a pack every single day, so if you're not opening that pack every single day to get XP, you're tripping. The XP is kind of a long game. You gotta grind out the dailies every single day, and you'll eventually, I think, get to level 50. But the exchanges, these are huge, bro. These are where you make your coins. Again, this one right here, you can get power-ups out of this. You just throw in the low silver players, and again, I always check to see if the ones that I got go for anything before selling them, because you never know. Sometimes they do. This guy, he's a lineman. I don't know if I've checked his price yet. I checked this guy's price. He wasn't going for anything at that time, but you never know. Sometimes players, there's a bunch of them up, and sometimes there's none of them up. That you can really dictate the market depending on this, depending on how much you do that. But again, I don't think that guy goes for anything. He didn't when I checked, and we'll throw these 2 guys in here and just do one of these really quickly, just for the purpose of this video. But again, I'm pretty sure I checked the last time. I wasn't going for much. But right here, we do not get a power up, but we just get a normal silver. But we'll check to see his price anyways, because you never know. He is a lineman, and again, those tend to have the decent value. But again, looking at these other 2 sets right here, these ones you can get power-ups that are a little bit better in terms of coin. You can get like the Aaron Rodgers and those guys like that. But again, they're kind of hard to get. They're a little bit more rare, and you could lose coins doing these ones. These ones are a little bit more risky. Like, right here, this one, you need to put in 3 silver players. Okay, so that was not that bad. But then this one, you have to put in 3 gold players. So if you get a crappy 75, you could actually be losing some coins. It might only sell for a couple thousand. And again, it might take 2,000 or 3,000, you know, to actually make that. So you might be losing coins on some of these. But once you hit one of those nice power-ups that sell for a bunch, I have hit a couple of good ones. I think like I can't remember the guy's last name, Staley maybe or something. I don't know. But he was going for like 15,000, so I sold that. But yeah, you can make some good profits. Let me check to see if any of my silvers right now, because I don't have anything up on the auction house. Just because I just woke up, my stuff's already been, my stuff from overnight already sold. So this guy right here, 1,300 is the only one up right now. So I could put him up for 1,200 if I really wanted. Let's check the prices. Yeah, one did sell for 1,200. I mean, that's not bad. And actually would be profit too, because I put in 2 cards that I paid 500 for each of those probably. So I make like 100 coins maybe after taxes if I put them up for like 1,200 or something like that. Not a lot, definitely not. But hey man, it's profit, and I mean, who knows? I can wait till that guy sells his and then maybe put him up for 1,900 or something. I don't know. You're never really in too big of a rush to sell cards. What about this guy? Right guard. See if he goes for anything? Okay. See what I mean? This guy's only up for 8,000 coins. So if I put mine up, I'm not going to put it up for 8,000 because I don't think anyone paying that much. Maybe someone is. 3,000. See, now that's a much better price than I would put him up for. I'll put mine up for 3,500 for 8 hours. And if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it, I mean, you look at my auctions that I showed you in the beginning there, it typically does. This guy was going for a bunch last night. Is he still going for a bunch? Nah, he's not. There was only like 3 of them up, so maybe that's why he didn't sell. Like, sometimes they don't sell too, but sometimes they do over 8 hours. I always check because, again, I don't know if you saw, like, at one point, I sold the gold player for 10,000 because there was none up of him. Just like that one, there's only 3 of them up. If you buy the bottom one, then there's only 2 up, and people are, you know, they might pay a little bit more, especially with those team diamonds coming up where you need, past years you've needed specific players. I don't know if they're going to change it this year, who knows, but if we come over to the end, the auction section, and you come over to this Adrian Phillips, I bought this for like 2,000 because there was only 1 up, and then I flipped him for 10,000 because I was like, okay, I think 2,000 is a little cheap for a guy. There's only 1 up, so I posted him right back for like 10,000 and hey, someone bought him, man. You never know, bro. You really do. Like, I bought a Sony Michel for like 2,000 and there's like 5 of them up now for right around the same price, but he's a 79 overall, so he could go up when the team diamonds come out. You never know. So it's just about buying, flipping. Sometimes I do sell some golds for low. Sometimes I'll use them in exchange sets. It all really depends on the mood and how I'm feeling. Oh, I feel like I had way more of these to show you last time. I got this Devontae Smith too, not from an exchange, actually just from a free pack, but it just shows you, man, you never know what you're gonna get. So that was a nice pull right there. This guy too, I think I tried selling him a couple of times, a little bit more than a couple thousand. It didn't sell, but I put him up at 1,500 earlier, and he sold. So you never know, but that is how you make your bread, honestly. That's really it. Like, I was at, what, 325,000 yesterday. I spent like 25k coins. Not even. I think I spent like maybe 15k coins just doing those get a player packs. And then again, I did some of the exchanges. And yeah, we did end up getting, we got that Aaron Rodgers. We got some other guys that sold for a little bit, some of those silvers and golds. So yeah, just keep doing this. Just keep going. I don't know which guys. I mean, I know some of the silvers that seem to be profitable on like popular teams where like a Patriots is a pretty popular team because people want to do the theme team for them. They've got a pretty good theme team. I think the Cowboys, I feel like they're pretty popular, so their theme team. People have been doing that. So right now, these backup silver guys will sell for a bunch. Later in the year when teams already have, ooh, that might be pretty solid, Jakob Johnson. Just because of fullback. And again, for the chemistry's sake, people are going to want to buy him. So I feel like that might be a solid pull right there. And again, you get golds. You can also get these rookies out of here too. Honestly, I haven't really been doing the rookie upgrades. I just put them in the other sets just because I feel like you can get a couple of the good rookies, and I have before, but I think I just would rather do the normal exchange sets that I showed you. But yet to get a gold out of these today so far, and look, we've only ripped like maybe 7 or 8 of these, but I usually do get a gold maybe every 10 or so, it seems like. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Sometimes I get back-to-back golds, and then sometimes I won't get one for a while. So it really does depend, but I'll rip as many of these as I can in a setting. You can only put 20 things on the auction house at once, and once you're done with that, you gotta wait till they sell. So you can't really just put up, you know, a whole bunch of silvers at crazy price and hope they sell. You gotta kind of be patient with it. This is a long process. Again, you can only put up 20 at once. 20 auctions is a lot less than 2K. 2K, you can do 40 or 50, I think. So you gotta kind of manage your auctions. And again, if you do this a bunch, I've sold that guy for a little bit, I think too. I think I showed that before. I've sold him for like 2,000. I don't know if he's going for that now. Again, it all depends. You could sell a card for 10,000 to someone, and then Derek Rivers, he's with the Patriots. But it all depends on the next day. Someone might not need that card, and they might not be willing to pay 5,000 or whatever. I'll do a couple more of these, see if we can get a quick gold. Oh my goodness, we're not getting the goldies today, but I would still much rather rip so many of these, because my way I look at it is I can rip 10 of these, I can rip 1 of these to get a gold player. I'll rip these because even if I don't get 1 in 10, the 5,000 that I spent for silver players, I can use that to exchange to at least get a gold player, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, the logic in buying this for buying this, I mean, you can get better than gold players in these. Like, if you look at the info for these, you can even get elites in these. I don't know if you can get elites in these. You probably can, but they're very, very rare. I've yet to do it, and I've ripped a lot of these. So maybe it happens one day, but for now, we are going to keep ripping these and just making our profits on these. Honestly, if I could do 200,000 in these, I would, but I get bored after so long because that 200,000 probably could make me 300, 400,000. You make a lot of coins by just doing this if you have the patience for it. Come on, give me a gold, bro. We've opened a ton of these. The goldies are not popping out right now. They are not, but at least we are getting the high silvers, which definitely are a bit better than the low silvers. The low silvers, again, sometimes they got some value, but you typically would rather get the 67 to 69 overalls. Like that guy, Danny Etling, another former Patriot. We're getting a bunch of former Patriots, man. Rivers, Etling, oh my goodness. These random guys that I know about, but then I be out here mispronouncing freaking Kittle's name. George Kittle. I called him Kerry Kittle in the last video. Probably because there's a NBA player, Kerry Kittles, I think. Wasn't that an NBA player from the Nets at one point? Oh my goodness. But yet I'd be remembering these random dudes on the Patriots. So, another one, Danny Etling. My goodness, they trolling right now, bro. But again, even though it doesn't look like we're getting anything good, we're still making coins. I've been doing this and been doing this. Eventually, this won't work because people aren't gonna be buying these silvers for stupid prices and stuff like that. Or maybe everyone's gonna be doing this, but I feel like people already are doing this. Like if you look at you look like at the auction house and like you look at silvers, people are pricing them pretty high sometimes. Let's check to see if any of these guys go for a little bit. Again, do people do the Seahawks theme team? No, doesn't look like it. That guy is really cheap, or maybe there's multiple quarterbacks that they don't need that guy. What about this guy? He's a left tackle for nothing, pretty much. A bunch of him up. Another offensive line for the Dolphins. Okay, there's only one up for 6,000. So let's see if anyone's buying him, though. Anybody can just buy a bunch of cards and put them back up on the auction. Now, see, look, no one's really buying him for anything more than, it looks like 500, 600 coins. But I'll put this up for 3,000. See if it sells. You never know. Someone might be desperate. They might come through. Who else? My goodness. Not a lot of these guys look like, oh, Johnson, I think. I feel like he might go for a little bit because he's a fullback. And again, you do need the chem for that. So this guy might be decent. Yeah, about a couple thousand. I could probably get, if I waited, we'd probably get a little bit more. But I'll put him up for 1,900. I think that's pretty solid. Again, fullbacks definitely are good silver players to get. We'll put him up for 1,900 real quick. And you guys can see, too, he's been selling pretty consistently. So that's easy. Ass coins right there. And that one alone, that pays for almost 4 of my silvers. 4 of these players. So that's pretty sweet, man. That alone is better than a lot of the gold players you get from the 5,000 pack. That guy doesn't go for anything. My goodness, I thought he might. What about this guy? Did I check him yet? Nah, not really. There's 1 up. I mean, I could probably buy that if I really wanted. And you can always do that too. Buy it and then put 2 up for more. But I'm not going to do that. But still, we can take these guys. I'll do a couple exchanges real quick too to see if we get a power up or anything decent. And just show you guys how you do that. We already did one of those, but we'll do another one. Where are the exchanges? And let's do one of the little higher ones right here. See if we can get a decent gold. We'll do one of these gold player exchanges. See if we can get a power up out of these. Again, you can get some decent gold players too out of these that go for some value. It all depends. That guy probably don't. I mean, he's a lineman. Linemen sometimes do have value, but 70 overall, that might be a bust. Another one of those quick bad boys for the road. Show me the power up, baby. I don't know how many power ups are in these, but I've definitely gotten a couple. Andre Dillard. We got 2 offensive linemen. We'll do 1 more. And again, if I'm using 3 silvers that I got from the Get a Player, 500 apiece, this is a 1,500 pull. So these guys gotta be better than 1,500 coins, or I'm basically, you know, not making any coins on it, really. Again, even if you get a couple of duds, oh, something sold right there. I think that was probably Jakob Johnson right there. I'm guessing 1,700 coins that we just got right there. So again, it takes some time, but sometimes guys do sell. I don't have a ton of stuff up. Any of these guys go for a couple thousand. This guy, it goes for about 1,400, so that's pretty much a wash. What about these other 2 guys? Okay, he got a little bit of value, it looks like. Only 2 up, and again, you could always just buy this one, and then it looks the same as that. Let's see if we can get someone to bite on that for like 20, what? We'll put it up for 2,500 coins, and again, that would be about a 1,000 coin profit right there. That's not bad. What about this Phil guy? Okay, he don't got the value, so you could always take those 2 if they're only going for about 1,000 and put those in the next exchange set. And you can keep trying and trying and trying until you get some decent value hits. And again, I've gotten pretty lucky out of those exchanges. Again, I got the Kittle, the Kerry Kittle. So it all depends. I mean, some of them might not be worth it and might be kind of OD risky, but I have been, if you got Nat cards, these are always solid. I don't think I have enough Nats to do any one of these right now. Like, these are all the power-up guys that I have on my team. Actually, I have a couple duplicates of these, but that is for the theme diamonds, too. Which, okay, this Warren Sapp is Nat, too. I forgot about that. I have this card chilling. This one is not Nat. I bought that card just because it's got Revis in the Pats gear. I wanted to buy it. It looks cool. Until I get the full legend. But yeah, I have bought for the theme team diamonds as well. I am expecting those to come out probably next week, maybe. I mean, the NFL season starts. I thought those usually out before the season, but they said it's not coming this Friday, so maybe it does come next week, maybe next Thursday. I don't know. That's when the season starts. But Team Diamonds are going to be huge. Again, last year, you needed damn near like all the golds and like most of the elites. Not always the top elite, because usually the top elite for a team is pretty pricey. But then some other stuff gets price fixed. But if you look at Patriots, bro, I have stacked up on those. Because A, I think the Patriots, they've got a pretty solid theme team this year. So like those diamonds, those theme team diamonds, not only do they get, I think last year, what is it, ×3 for the chem boost, or they get like a little bit more for the chem boost, and it's usually a sick legend. It was like Asante Samuel in years past, and some other good cards, but I'm ready to A, either do that set, or B, sell off the extra duplicate elites. Like, bro, I already have all these guys powered up, and I got the elites in these. A couple of them, I think I might have a power pass in them. I wrote it down somewhere, just because I know I'm going to forget. But, like, I got a duplicate Devin McCourty. I bought this for pretty cheap. I think it's 24K. And, again, I could just sell it back. Even if I don't like the, you know, the card or this fails, I could always sell these back or use these in exchanges. So, I spent about 200,000 coins picking up all the elites, all the golds for the Patriots. So, yeah, I picked up all these bad boys. I even, again, I bought Stephon Gilmore, too. I do have him in this bad boy right here. Did I buy J.C. Jackson yet? I think he might be the only one I didn't buy, so we probably should do that. He's a little bit expensive, but I have his core elite in this one, so if we do need that as well, I can always exchange that, and then when I get a power pass later down the line through the level system, I can put the power pass in here. So I have it all thought out. We're going sweet. I do eventually want to get the Revis. This card's gone up, bro. I bought this at like 20,000. It's almost 33,000, man. Might have to sell that soon, but I do eventually want to get his legend card, but I'm kind of just trying to stack coins, get ready for Team Diamonds. And if they're not coming out this Friday, that means I got even more time to buy a bunch of golds. I bought this cam for like 2,000-3,000, I think. Yes, it's still sitting around there. Again, any of these high golds, bro, if they're even somewhat rare, as soon as those sets drop, bro, I'm kind of tempted to buy that for 3,000 and try and flip it again. But as soon as those sets drop, bro, these are going to be hard to get your hands on, man. Someone out there's going to be price fixing, and they're not going to be price fixing like me either. They're going to be price fixing like crazy, bro. Like 37,000 for gold players. That's what they're going to be doing. So, yeah. They're not going to be nice like me, putting them up for 4,000 or 5,000 or whatever, just trying to make a nice little chunk of coins. They're going to be putting them up for crazy amounts. So, I've got every single gold player for the Patriot twice, just because most of them I've got on my theme team, and I didn't want to demolish my entire team just to get one team diamond or whatever, which, again, those cards usually sell for at least a couple 100,000, so I don't know if I'll make profit, but we'll see. We will see. It all depends on how good the card is and if it can be used on other theme teams as well, but yeah, I've got a lot of backups on my team that are just gold players like that I do want to keep, and who knows? Maybe I'll sell some of them. I'm ready for that when it comes. It will be a good opportunity to make a lot of coins. I got all my Patriot players powered up. So, yeah, my team is looking pretty sweet. I'm liking the way my squad looks. Hopefully, we get some more sweet cards soon. But, yeah, I just want to give you guys some tips on how to make coins. Again, I really don't be buying packs or bundles. I mean, I buy the, I'm not buying these type of packs, but, like, the level packs, I am buying every single one of those because I think those are pretty solid deals, and I do like opening them. Looks like I actually just got another one here that I didn't even realize I had this because I just hit 25, I think, this morning. So now, what can you get in this pack? 83 or an 84? I could use 20k coins, or I could use the 200 points. I'm probably going to use the points because, again, I bought them for this reasoning to do these level things, and I have enough to get all of these. I got 2,200 for that, 300 for that. So I had enough, so I'll probably actually buy this one with points, just because, what is that, $2? I don't even know. It's a tiny amount of, but we'll buy that right now, but see if we get anything good in this. Okay, we get a legend, Darrell Revis. Is that the same? No, that's not the same one that I already have, because the same one I have is in a Patriots jersey. That's kind of great. Oh, this is, I thought these were, like, when the game first came out, I assume it didn't have these new type of theme guys. Like, it just had certain cards, but I guess now it can have legends in it. That's kind of cool, kind of fire. Let's see who we get, though. Is there a lot of these? Okay, there's a lot. Okay, there's legends and everything. That's kind of fire. These might be nice to open later in the year as we get more things. Bruce Matthews, I don't know which one of the... I assume we want to pick an 84, right? I assume we want to pick an 84. We only got a couple of those. We got Cameron Hayward, And we got Ogba. I'm just going to do a quick price check on Mutthead, just in case. Yeah, both the 84s, I just checked. They're both about like 30K, so that's a pretty solid price. Again, even if you bought that with coins, you can make 10,000 coins by just buying it and selling. So there are definitely opportunities to be had in this. And again, yeah, you could have bought this with coins and probably made profit. Unless you take an 83, then I don't think you're making profit. But if you buy one of these 84s, which does look like you do get a couple of them. So yeah, we will take, I mean... it doesn't really matter. We'll take the Ogba, but they're pretty much both worth 30,000. So again, a card I can use in exchanges. I can just sell them straight up in the auction house for 30,000 coins, which that's not bad. So that was one of our level packs. I do like the level packs. Another way to make coins per se, but again, you may have to spend coins or you may have to spend actual points in this situation, which I'm not really doing this year. Besides those, and then maybe every now again, we'll see. I'm not limiting myself to no money spent, but I'm trying to play the game like a no money spent player would, because that's just the smart way to do it. So I've just been playing it free to play pretty much loosely, very loosely, but hey man, I've been having fun with it. So I just want to give you guys some tips how I'm making coins. Kind of a long video. I said it was gonna be long, but I feel like we gave y'all some good tips. The sets, taking nat cards, using them to make coins, and the get a gold player. Not get a gold. I keep saying it. Get a player. Oh my goodness. Those have been clutch for me. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Those are some tips from the Bakester on MUT. Again, I was up to like 600k coins, but I spent about 200k, and then I bought stuff on Gilmore. He was like 90k, 80, 90. So I have been working on my team, upgrading here and there, while also trying to stack coins. I really quickly just want to show you guys this too. Again, like this is just another thing. There's so many new power-ups that just came over the last couple days since I recorded this video. We just made 35,000 coins in like 2 minutes from this method, pulling the get a player. We got a brand new power-up. We didn't even have to do the exchange for this one. So yeah, and there's power-ups right now that go for 200 to 300,000 coins from the campus heroes. Bruh, do this. This is easy coins, man. So yeah, I just figured I'd throw this in at the end of the video. If you're watching, man, I mean, look at this profit, bro. 35,000 coins. It took 2 minutes. It was up for like 40,000. I put it up for like 39, and he sold, bro. So, yeah, just wanted to throw this in there. Enjoy making them coins, bro. We'll try and get that back up to 500k real quick. And then again, we still have the 200k in Patriots players, which Team Diamond comes, we gonna make some profit, or we just gonna get a really nice card. Either way, I'm cool with it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your tips in the comment section if you got some other ones for others, or any questions you want to see some other videos. Let me know, and I got y'all. Peace, man. Woo.